While I certainly am not the type to shout down other opinions, I've been seeing a lot in researching this video, a lot of discourse saying that Creed 2 is a step down from the first Creed. Again, I respect your opinion, but
What? What the fuck?
hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and welcome back to the road to Creed 3. Well, more like this is the conclusion to the road to Creed 3. We have officially made it to Creed 2 and the conclusion of the road to Creed 3. Creed 3 comes out next weekend, and I am incredibly hyped for it. I've seen all the trailers and they all look fantastic. So fingers crossed that that movie takes over Missing as my favorite movie of the year so far. But if you'd like to check out the other reviews I've done for this Road 2 series, playlist link in the eye in the right-hand corner, go check it out. I have covered every Rocky film and the first Creed, and now it's time to talk about Creed 2. This was directed by Stephen Caple Jr., who is going to be directing Transformers Rise of the Beasts, which will be coming out later on this year. And this is the sequel to Creed, which was released in 2015. Adonis Creed is on top of the world. He just defeated Stuntman Wheeler for the heavyweight championship. He has proposed and is getting married to Bianca, reprised by Tessa Thompson. They have a daughter on the way. Life is good. Until the dark cloud that is Ivan Drago and his very scary son arrive in order for, well, acting out some revenge. You see, after the ending of the whole Rocky IV thing, Drago's life did not go so well. His wife left him and pretty much had to raise his very intimidating son on his own. And his son became a very intimidating boxer. He gives Steve Blackman the heebie-jeebies and challenges Adonis Creed for the heavyweight title. And, well, Adonis, to quote another Jordan named Michael,
it became personal with me.
The first Creed film, in many respects, should not have been as good as it was. But it was. As a matter of fact, I said in my review at the time that it belongs in the same camp as Better Call Saul, something that spun off from something very popular that, by all respects, should not have been as good as it was, but it was. But then when a sequel was announced, I think I remember at the time being a little cautious, because, lest we forget, something that is spun off of there's only so much juice left to squeeze in the orange, so to speak. And especially considering the fact that the villain in the movie is the son of Ivan Drago, it feels like it's going to be a bit derivative. As a matter of fact, I can't remember where I did this, but I joked at the time that in Creed 3, Adonis Creed was going to face off against the son of Clubber Lang or something. And, well, they're not doing that. Let's just say that. Thank God. Something I forgot to bring up, and that's on me, I just had a brain fart, was just the epic camera work that Ryan Coogler brought to the table for this one. The awesome one-take fight sequence in the middle of the movie was just fantastic. So that was definitely missed. However, Stephen Caple Jr. did a more than admirable job on this one. This movie feels more story-driven than fight-driven, if that makes any sense at all, because you've got two generations, so to speak, of Creed and two generations of Drago going up against each other. And you got Rocky and Ivan Drago digging up their history, and you got Ivan Drago's son and Apollo Creed's son creating history of their own. And they're both intriguing. Michael B. Jordan is, of course, fantastic. Tessa Thompson is, of course, fantastic. Sylvester Stallone is, of course, fantastic. But the biggest surprise to me was Dolph Lundgren reprising as Ivan Drago. Because keep in mind that in Rocky IV, Ivan Drago was kind of one note, very much an I must break you. What you see is what you get. He was basically a walking brick wall with arms and legs. And that's all that was needed at the time. I like this movie for the fact that they gave Drago more things to do. They didn't take away any of the mystique. They actually tore the character down in the sense that they show that once Drago lost to Apollo Creed, the USSR just told him to hit the bricks. So it adds a whole new context to Rocky 4 and just how, yeah, Drago and his family got the shaft. His wife left him. He pretty much had to raise his son on his own. And keep in mind that in Rocky 4, Ivan Drago had scientists at his beck and call. They were basically juicing him up with every drug known to man. And Ivan Drago had to raise his son on pretty much nothing. And it's a great scene where we see Drago's son fight some local yokel in Ukraine, and he wipes the floor with him. So it's a very effective scene. Also, the scene where Adonis takes on Drago's son for the first time, like the very first fight where Adonis gets the broken ribs. It's very obvious that like Drago's son is not here to play. He is here to fight. He is here for revenge. And what I also liked, I don't know if any of you picked up on this, is the fact that in a bit of a full circle moment at the end of the movie, when Victor Drago, the son of Ivan Drago, is on the ropes in the ultimate final fight, it's Drago who throws in the towel. It's a bit of a callback to Rocky 4 when Rocky didn't throw in the towel. It's a very nice moment. It's one of those if you know kind of moments, but I knew it and it was very well done. If I had a small minor problem with the movie is that I felt like in terms of thematically, in that there are people telling Adonis that you shouldn't be fighting, your dad died fighting, you should just focus on and stay in your lane. I feel like that was a bit of a retread from Creed 1. And don't get me wrong, it's given a lot of emotional heft because of the whole Adonis, son of Apollo Creed going up against the son of Ivan Drago. And there's a lot of complicated and messed up history there. So I do respect what they went for with it. However, I feel like there was a lot of similar beats in the first Creed movie of you shouldn't fight, you got a good thing going, you should just stay away from boxing. And I feel like they did the same thing here. I didn't hate it, but it's definitely something that I noticed. Overall, though, at the end of the day, this is a more than worthy sequel to Creed. I'm going to be giving this one a great rating because, like I said, there are some story beats that feel very derivative, but on the whole, this was as good a sequel as you could ever ask for. The sequel to a spin-off to Rocky, and it's somehow really good. I mean, what else can I say? But I leave it up to you. What were your thoughts on Creed 2? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to read what you have to say. And when Creed 3 does come out, I will have a video up for that. I will be seeing it Saturday night, and I am so looking forward to it. I want to thank all of you for checking out the Road to Creed 3 series. I want to thank Phil from Phil Talk Sports for joining me for Rocky Balboa. I've been wanting to do a video with him for a while now, so it was great to have him on. And thank you all so much for checking out the series. If you liked the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. So when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.